Hi, my name's Alan Beckley. I'm the inventor of the Wonder Wallet. And my goal here today and in all my videos is to help you to avoid the mistakes that I made so you can join the 5% of inventors who succeed instead of the 95% who fail. So let's get right to it. Your first 3 steps to take now as an inventor. Step number 1, product search. You say, of course, but I'm going to give you 8 different places to do your product search. Number 1, do a product search in Alibaba.com. There's tens of thousands of products that are introduced on Alibaba all the time. If you overlook this, you could be overlooking products similar to yours. Number 2, of course, Amazon.com. Thousands of products are introduced in Amazon every month. That is another place you need to look to see if there's something like your product that is already out there. Number 3, you may not have heard of this one, catalogs.com. There's hundreds of catalogs, online catalogs, that are available in catalogs.com. Why does it matter? Lots of new products are introduced in catalogs instead of in retail or other places online. So catalogs.com is your number 3 place to do a detailed product search. Number 4 is Google, of course. Do a search in Google looking for something like your product. Number 5 is Google Images. This is just a refinement of Google, but it helps you to look to see what the products look like. It can kind of shortcut your Google search. Number 6 is hsn.com. Once again, thousands of new products every year are introduced to television on hsn.com that may not be in retail stores or anywhere else. Number 7, qvc.com. For the same reason as HSN, and in fact, both companies are owned jointly now, but something like 90 million viewers watch qvc.com at any given point in time. So it's important to do a search there. And the last, number 8, is retail stores. Of course, Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, Target, whatever store matches your product type. Do a search there and their online.com affiliates. So that's product search. Let's go to step number 2, proof of concept prototype. Some people call this the Frankenstein prototype. It's very important to see if your product works the way you think it's going to work. Because if you don't create a proof of concept prototype, it may be that the idea is not going to work the way you thought it would. Look, it doesn't have to be pretty. No one else has to ever see it. This is not for sale. It can be ugly and simple. The goal is a proof of concept. Back in the day when I had what I called Savvy Caddy wallets, my proof of concept was a strip of cardboard with plastic insert taped to it, cut out and taped to it, because I wanted to fold it up, make sure it would fit in my back pocket and work the way I thought. So, proof of concept. Let's go to step number 3, and that is validate and evaluate your product. Now, let me talk about how you validate and evaluate your product. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to compare it against 3 key competitors. I call them the top 3 competitors. You may not know the top 3 competitors, but look in Amazon and other places where they're selling, and that can give you some ideas. And you want to think of a phrase that goes something like this when you're comparing your product and its benefits versus the competition. Compared to the blank, my invention has, does, or is blank better. Let me use my example for the Wonder Wallet. Compared to other wallets, the Wonder Wallet is half as thick, holds twice as many cards, and is flexible in the back pocket for comfort. So you can see how you can validate and evaluate it. So the reason it's very important to go through this step, and quite honestly, this is a step most inventors don't do, this is your why. This is the why for your product. This is what separates your product from everything else out there. And it's also the why for your retail buyers. Super important. So it's the only reason somebody's going to buy it. It's got to somehow be different. I'll give you another quick example. There's a product I had on my podcast, very cool, called InstaFloss. InstaFloss is a water flossing system. And if you were to say, compared to traditional flossing, the InstaFloss is faster, not painful, and more complete than standard floss. So you can see how you can evaluate and validate your product versus the competition. So thanks very much for watching. Please click in the subscribe below and leave me comments. And also there's a link where you can learn more all about what I just shared with you in our Bootcamp for Inventors. You can just go to alanbeckley.com/bootcamp. So for now, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video.